How's everybody doing out there in the land of the internet? I stopped by the Complete Game corporate offices here in White Plains, New York, just to talk about the upcoming book called Swag 101. It's a book that I've been kind of sitting on, if you would say, for about 2 years. I was kind of waiting to see when the right time was to actually release it. So here it comes. It'll be available for you November 2013. And the title of the book is Swag 101. Well, let's put it like this. Coaching definitely has to change as we go into the 21st century, as we go further into the 21st century, because the mindset of the athletes has changed. So the things that we have done 2-3 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, will not necessarily work with the majority of the athletes that we're training in today's society and going forward 2 or 3 years from today. So the evolution is happening a lot faster. What I taught 2 years ago, I'm not teaching today. What I'm teaching today, I probably won't be teaching 2 years from now. Having the confidence to be able to change my mind as a coach. Like, you know what? Yeah, last week I said that we were doing this, but this week I changed my mind because I'm getting better every time I turn around. I'm learning new things. So I have to be able to have a certain confidence within myself to be able to say, you know what? I was wrong last year. I wasn't wrong because I thought I was right. But now that I've learned more and I've learned this, now we're doing this. And if my students trust me, it's a journey. You get your students to really buy into what your philosophies are, or what your teaching model is, and then you get those kids to kind of grow with you. So the things that I'm teaching are the things that my students are teaching me. So it's like we go into the cage, and it's not necessarily what I say. We're not going to do what I tell you to do, but take some swings. I'm going to learn from you. What are you doing? What do you need to do to be great? Okay, now that I've established that, now let's perfect that. Let's perfect what you need to do as an athlete. Because I'll be able to have more success at a faster rate by learning from my athlete versus trying to get my athlete to do what I need them to do so I can feel good about what I'm teaching. Because I don't feel like you have to try to force every athlete into the same hole. They may not fit, but I feel like as a coach you have to have the wisdom and the experience to be able to discern what's working for that athlete or what's going to work for that athlete, and say, okay, great, this is your natural swing. Why should we change it? Especially if I just meet you at the age of 15, 14, 16. It's one thing that, if you're working with 10-year-olds or 12-year-olds, yeah, okay, here we go, here's the hitting model, let's all get it done. Okay, well, then in that case, everybody's a hitting coach. I'm just teaching what I learned because it worked for me. But what if it doesn't work for that kid? What if it doesn't work for that player? So I think that's what's happening in the industry. There's so many people that are teaching just because they played or just because they feel like they want to give back and they want to coach. But there's a unique teaching gift that not everybody is qualified to, or not everybody possesses, that you must have to be able to take a player from good to great. I think it's kind of easy to take a kid from not very good to good, because that's just a matter of me giving you soft toss and you just hitting and you kind of getting it in. Of course you're going to get better because you're taking more swings, but taking a kid that probably would not have been All-American, probably would have not have been a top 20 player, probably would have not made the varsity team as a freshman. Taking that athlete and creating a miracle almost is something that
1, 2, 3, 4, get it!
Complete game master, home run blaster, striking out all competition. Savatnik, NY logo. Started off so paid my dues with Rob Cruz, now it's all-star photos. Now I'm like two hosts, but Rob gets the kudos. He strengthened my mechanics once he showed me all of it all. So how can I choke? Major League is what I'm after. Remember the name, Complete Game Master.